Hi, welcome to Backstage Pass. Today we're going to take a peek behind the curtain at drama's new exciting project, the classic Shakespearean play, Titus Andronicus. Let's see what it's like.
And this for me, struck home to show like strength.
I come seriously barbarous tomorrow, but no need for explanation.
I was looking for a play to direct, and I originally wanted to do The Shining, and the idea was to have the whole theatre bleeding, which would have been pretty cool, but I couldn't get the rights, so I googled the 10 most violent plays ever written, and Titus came up #1, so I think that was that. Have you seen the scene where Guido kills Jeremy? And that's good. Like when you get poked by him and re-stabbed, like it's that level of scream. It's not like gratuitous violence, but I like sort of making the violence really stylized, like so over top, like quite like Tarantino. It's so over the top that it really scares the audience. Like I really like to sit in the soundbox watching the audience and seeing them like squirm and be like, oh, this is really good, but I'm really uncomfortable being here.
Listen, fair man. May it be your glory to see her tears, but be your heart to them as unrelenting flint to drops of rain.
With the play, like the main sort of like concept is that it's in the style of a graphic novel, so like Sin City. So each scene is a frame out of the novel, and each scene changes a page turn.
Know you these two? Chiron and Demetrius, I take them, the Empress's sons.
Fie, Publius, fie, thou art too much deceived. This one is murder, rape is the other's name. Therefore bind them, gentle Publius, and Proteus lay hands on them.
Being Titus, I found, well, when I was taking on the role, I knew it would be a really, really massive challenge. At the beginning, he's this victorious general. He's fought in many wars. He's very high up. In fact, they want him to be emperor. And by the end, he's been reduced to a very miserable, broken man. But he does get his revenge.
Villains! I will grind your bones to dust, and with your blood and it, I'll make a paste, and of that paste a coffin I will wear, and make some pasties of your shameful heads.
In the first rehearsals, we were quite restrained, and because we were sort of getting to know each other, so we weren't all entirely comfortable with going all out with the violence. But as rehearsals progress, we get gradually more and more vicious to each other. But it kind of just builds up towards the performance.
To be doubted you're more in your single forth to try experiments. Jove shielded your husband from his hounds today. 'Tis pity they should take him for a stag.
I wanted to reset the play in a more relevant time, and I think I'd heard about pussy riots. They were like quite big. And then me and Scarlett were like brainstorming when to set it, and she suggested 90s Russia, and it just all it was a time where it all just really fit well together.
My temple should be planted presently with horns, as was Actaeon's, and the hound should drive upon thy new transformed limbs.
Drama Stock opened out and said, right, we're doing some external projects if you'd like to put some bids in. So we did. It's quite nice to get out of UCL because obviously you get used to it, and as good as Garage is, it's quite nice to go and explore sort of Shoreditch and whatever, which is a bit more unusual. So it's going to be a more challenging production week, obviously, because we're not going to have stage crew to rely on. We're going to have to do a lot of the lighting and sound ourselves.
And with that painted hope, raise your mightiness. Shall she take this unto her grave?
Wow. So that's Titus Andronicus. Make sure you check that out at the Rag Factory in Shoreditch on the 27th, 28th and 29th of March. I'll certainly see you there.